Are you looking for a school with a champion mindset? Look no further than Trinity Valley Community College, the home of champions. Become a part of a community where excellence is the norm. A school that provides nationally accredited programs, award-winning groups, vibrant life, and dedicated support. We are ready to start you on your path to success. Become a Cardinal champion today by applying at apply.tvcc.edu.
Push me and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction. I wanna push.
Welcome to the Cardinal Sports Network's presentation of basketball at Trinity Valley Community College. We are coming to you live from Leon Spencer Court at historic Cardinal Gym. And oh my goodness, folks, have we got one for you tonight. We've got doubleheader action, and it's not just doubleheader action in Region 14 Conference, which in itself is greatness. Sure. It is Trinity Valley, and it is Tyler. It is Highway 31 rivalry. It is all those things packed into one. And we've got the number 10 Lady Cardinals ranked, as I mentioned, ranked number 10, 23-3 overall, 10-1 in conference, taking on the Tyler Junior College Apache ladies, 18-8 overall, 7-4 in conference. Here's where the Lady Cardinals are from a historic perspective. They are one win away from winning, guaranteeing no worse than a share of their 33rd conference title in 35 years. And that just, what a great accomplishment that is and would be if they can pull it off. In the first meeting between these two teams, the Lady Cardinals won 90-70 over Wagstaff's Gym on Friday the 22nd, but they pulled the ice storm hit back in January, if you remember, or such that the ice storm it was. I'm Benny Rogers. I'm joined always by Tim Howard and Thomas Sherham. And guys, as I bring you in, we've got two of the highest scoring teams in the nation coming in here tonight. The Apache ladies are scoring 83.5 a game. The Lady Cardinals 80.3 a game. But here's the difference in this rivalry. TJC is giving up 67.2. The Lady Cardinals are giving up 53.6. Tom, let's start there with the defense.
Yeah, that's where it starts, is with defense, and we've seen that on a regular basis from the Lady Cardinals, so expect to see it again here today. The three of us got to sit together in the stands over there at TJC as we watched that game, and if I'm not mistaken, that was like a 2 or 3 point game at halftime, and Lady Cards came out in the second half, kept that strong defense, and just pulled away from
Yeah, it was 46-43 at halftime, and the Lady Cardinals outscored Tyler 20-10 in the third quarter.
Exactly.
They completely turned around. Yes. But we both know it wound up being a 20-point game, but quite honestly, guys, it didn't feel that close, Tim.
No, it never really did. It seemed like that, like you said, that halftime was a little deceiving, and then they came roaring back in the third.
Remember, Tyler hit all those free throws in the first half, and the Lady Cardinals couldn't buy a free throw in the first half. And then they opened the second half, if you remember, on a 10-0 run, and that kind of was the separation that they needed.
And they never looked back. And I want to take a step back and talk about this rivalry tonight and the fact that it's Paint the Town Red. Leon Spencer Court going to be covered up tonight with all kind of folks. You got the band in the house, so the regiment. You got all of it happening. I can't wait for it.
Oh, this place is going to be rocking by the time, but how the men's game gets here, the crowd will be settled in completely, and it'll be rocking. It's a big game because as we saw the conference standings, and I'm sure they'll pop back up there in just a moment, the Lady Cardinals have got a 2-game lead with 3 games to go.
Yeah.
So you just do the math, and for one win gets you at least no worse than a share of a conference title.
Right.
And it really makes TJC have to go above and beyond tonight, because if they're going to climb back, they've got to have this one.
Here's the thing about TJC. TJC wants to get you into a shootout.
Yeah.
And that's what they had developing over at Tyler that day, 46-43. Then Lady Cardinals came out after making halftime adjustments and went on that 10-0 run. It was a different ball game from that point on.
Going back to where we first started out there, Benny, with the defense, we've seen the Lady Cardinals put some really defensive shows on here on Leon Spencer Court, and I think that's what it's going to take again today. The three of us have talked about that all season, and even Coach Ivy, when we've talked with her a couple of times, she's talked about that she took some things from Greg Heyer and the way that his style of basketball and working that defense. And so look forward to seeing that again. I think that they will definitely do that. But again, it's a Highway 31 rivalry. It's Region 14 basketball. It's Trinity Valley and TJC.
And here's the thing about it, guys. It's a rivalry, yes. It always will be a rivalry. I don't care who wins what. But over the last 15 games, which takes us back through the 2019/20 season, the Lady Cardinals have won 13 out of 15. That's pretty phenomenal.
That's pretty dominant.
That is
there.
amazing.
It is.
That raises eyebrows from all kinds of decades of.
Well, it's just because we sense it's such a rivalry that we
Yes.
think every game's close and it's back and forth, and one team wins one week and then one team wins the next week.
Yeah, but one of the things that jumps out at me is the fact that it sometimes it has, they come out on top. Sometimes they're real nail biters and close all the way down, all the way through. It's going to be great.
Well, it is, and we're getting settled in here for the pregame ceremonies that we'll start here in about a minute and a half. So we still got some time left. The Lady Cardinals come in, Tim, shooting 40. Listen to these numbers, how close they are to each other, fellas. Lady Cardinals are shooting 40. Tyler is shooting 46.8% from the floor. Lady Cardinals shooting 46.7% from the floor. Free throw percentage, Tyler 70.3, Lady Cardinals 68.2. Now here's the difference. Here's the difference, and this is what was the difference over in Tyler that day when we saw the Lady Cardinals be up. TJC hits 36.6% from from three-point range, and the Lady Cardinals are only hitting 28.7. So that tells you where the stress, if there's any stress at all on the Lady Cardinal defense, it's a D up outside the three-point arc.
Yeah, it is, Benny, and the Lady Cards, that number's not real impressive. They're 28.7, and that's not how they've made their living this year.
No, it's not.
I really like the fact that they have worked the paint a lot, have relied on some of their bigger girls inside, and that's the kind of style of basketball I like.
Well, here's one good thing about it. The last couple of games that I've watched from Lady Cardinal basketball that have been on the road, they're starting to clean up those missed shots from inside the paint.
Yeah, that was a problem throughout the beginning of the season, and we saw it as the season continued on. So, yeah, that is a good thing. I think another good thing was their last outing, 103 points. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And that's got to be a big boost.
Oh, no doubt about it. All right, here we go for the pregame ceremonies, folks.
Before tonight's game, we'd like to proudly recognize Michael Pennington, TVCC's Director of Application Support, for his incredible impact on Cardinal athletics. For his vision and leadership, the Cardinal Sports Network has grown.
Our buddy Miles Pennington is about to be presented a game ball signed by both the Lady Cardinals and the Cardinal basketball teams for his work for 17 years now on the Cardinal Sports Network.
That's great.
That is awesome, man.
It is.
Miles deserves a game ball and all the signatures and all that represents.
And, it's not just basketball. All of the sporting events, plus the other things that the Cardinal Sports Network covers, graduation and other events here on campus. They do a great, fabulous job for the college.
And Miles B is first to tell you, he received the game ball, but there's a lot of people involved in that behind the scenes. And we get to be out front, and we know we get way too much credit.
I just wanted to sit there and take that moment in, because Benny, he'll tell you, y'all go way back to the beginning on all this and seeing where it's come to. So thank you, Miles, for all your dedication and hard work.
Mr. Jeff DeVos, please feel free to say the words.
And like always, Jeff Dubose nails it.
Yeah, he did, as always. Great job, Jeff.
Yeah, he is a great asset to the college here in the music department. And does a great job with our bands.
Apache ladies are 18-8 overall, 7-4 in conference. They're going to be starting tonight. One person, number 0 will start for them, Samaria Glover. But I was going to point out that watch out for Kennedy Johnson, KJ as we called her last year when she was a Lady Cardinal. She's having a really nice season for TJC, averaging 15.1 points a game, 6.1 rebounds, and she has 15 three-pointers. And she was fun to watch last year in the red, but it's going to be more fun to watch the red try to shut her down tonight.
Yeah, we would just assume her have her worst game of her college.
And now let's get on the soul train.
Energy in the house.
Starting for the Lady Cardinals, starting off will be number 1, Celeste Ward, a 5'9" freshman out of Dallas, Texas, averaging 8.4 points a game. Also starting will be another freshman, number 4, Kennedy Glover, 5'11" freshman out of Dallas, Texas, averaging 10.8 points a game. Drawing the start tonight, another freshman, a 6'1" freshman from Mobile, Alabama, Noma Alazar, averaging 5.9 points a game. A sophomore, number 21, the jack of all trades for the Lady Cardinals, Malaysia Smith, averaging 10.3 points a game. And starting a sophomore out of Loganville, Georgia, number 24, Malaya Jones, averaging 12.2 points a game and 3.9 assists. And she has 29 three-pointers on the season. Folks, it is time. It is time. Highway 31 rivalry, Region 14 Conference Showdown, National Showdown, the red versus the gold. Men's gym has seen many of these, but this is Cardinal Gym, so I got carried away with myself there. I need to just shut up and turn it over to Tim Howard with the play-by-play.
Benny Rogers and Tom Sherm along with myself. I'm looking forward to this one, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll say it. No amount of war paint can stop Cardinal Nation. It's going to be a fun one tonight. They're ready to go, amped up, ramped up, and coming at you on location from Leon Spencer Court. Tom.
Yeah, if you're not here, you ought to be.
Get here.
I think I've heard that from Benny Rogers before. I stole his line there, but yeah, this is the place to be here on a Wednesday night in Athens, Texas.
It's going to fill up.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is.
In the circle, Nomu Alazor. She will jump against Glover, 6'4" product from Corsicana, Kamaria Glover. And here we go.
Elise Buffin, who didn't draw the start tonight, led the Lady Cardinals the first time around with 21 points.
Oh, that's going to be picked up on the baseline, left short. Kept alive, though, by Thornton. Taken by the Cards. Here comes Trinity Valley on the push.
Kennedy Glover with a great save.
Yeah, good job inside, down low to keep that one. Out on the sideline.
Kennedy Glover's come on really strong here in the last few games, guys. There's 2 points for her right there.
Uses the left hand, goes strong off the glass. From one Glover to another, and then they pass it off in the paint. Patches with the ball going strong. That's too easy. Glover with a rebound and a putback. It's good.
Yeah, the Lady Cardinals put to sleep on Glover on the boards.
And she's one of those you're like, how do you miss her? She's 6'4", big, strong young lady. A little less than a minute gone by. Kennedy from up top, not there. Offensive rebound, the putback, not. A foul, and going to the free throw line will be Malaysia Smith.
You didn't even have to ask who that was because you knew it was going to be Malaysia. She is going to grab every rebound known to mankind in the gym tonight.
She's always in the action.
She is.
She's like an action magnet. 2-2, early minute of the ball game. Trying to break that at the stripe right now is Smith out of Dallas DeSoto.
As I was watching the Lady Cardinals on the pregame shoot-around, I got concerned that Malaysia wasn't going to be playing tonight because I didn't see her out there. She's got a different hairstyle.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And she averages 4.7 rebounds a game.
First one is good. See if she can connect for number 2 here.
I know there may be people out there that think, well, that's not a very big number, but it is when you're not the biggest person on the court.
I was about to say she will find her way in the trees, swing from tree to tree, gets in there and makes it happen.
She is a former DeSoto Eagle.
Stolen away eventually. Last touch. by the Apaches.
So great job in Noma.
So Lady Carr's putting some defensive pressure here on the Apaches as they're trying to bring the ball down court and created a turnover there.
This was key in that first matchup. TGC turned the ball over 17 times, and the Lady Cardinals turned it over 8 times.
Nice crossover.
Oh, man.
Trying to get to the basket. Got there a little before Noma could get in position.
And it's good to see Noma back out on the floor. She's had some health issues, folks, and she missed 2 or 3 games there, but she's ready to go tonight.
Cardinals 10 bound.
Yeah, Celeste lost track of her feet. I think she
stepped on the line.
Stepped out on that sideline. So there come the Apaches of Tyler. Having to work to get it over the line. Cross top the key. Switch up top. Going inside the arc.
Lady Cardinals are doing a good job here shutting down the lane.
Yeah, denial all the way. 5 on the clock. Lets it, well, moves inside, drives, hangs. Shot clock violation. That never got the rim.
Great defense. Great defense. And it was, as Tom started to touch on, it wasn't just the defense along the perimeter. It was the defense that was going on away from the basketball.
The other thing that I'm seeing happening out there, guys, is that the Lady Cardinals are transitioning off of their man out there defensively.
Yeah, good switch, right? They're getting, and a foul called here against Kennedy Johnson.
No, it's going to be on number 4 of the Kennedy Johnson, excuse me. Yeah, I think you had it there, Tim. I didn't mean to step on it.
That's all right. That's all right. And so with 7:53 to go, elaborate a little bit on that switch. What that means.
What I was seeing happening out there is that when Lady Cardinal is defense up on their player and there's movement, that they're switching off and they're picking up those
boom, Ward for 2.
Yeah, they're picking up those players as they're, whether it be on a pick or whatever, they're picking up their teammates' player and providing that defense.
All right, 6.
So it's to me, it's fantastic teamwork.
6-2 in the early going after that basket. They convert on the ball. Good job on that baseline to stop the penetration. Shot won't go. Rebound. Here come the Cardinals. It's MJ on the push. Splits traffic. Oh. Going down and then eventually right place at right time. And that will be Cardinal basketball.
You know, Tim, one thing I've noticed against teams, against Lady Cardinal defense this year is teams really aren't doing a good job of recognizing when they've got an open shot. They look for something better, and sometimes the bird in hand is
trying to go from good to great. I mean, good will work because great doesn't happen that often on this defense. Fighting it down low on the block. Good drive all the way over. Got a piece inside. Glover for the Apaches. Solis shot won't go. And now a foul coming here.
Kennedy Glover. Foul.
So Kamaria Glover for the Apaches. We may go first names tonight, guys, just to try to keep everybody going. Oh, he's
Taylor Day Davis checks in for the Lady Cardinals. And if I'm TJC, I don't know who I would rather have to face out there. Is it Glover or is it Taylor Day Davis?
Yeah,
to me, it's a coin toss.
One thing about it, you don't want to face Taylor Day Davis in the third quarter.
No, you don't.
3 on the way.
No
Not
good.
There. Rebound taken.
Glover's going to pick up her first foul for the Apaches.
Yeah, you had the 6'4" Glover fouling the 5'4" Jones.
A little bit of a miss.
Just a little bit.
Pick on the little girl.
6.5 to go. First quarter of play. Early going here. TVCC. Oh, nice drive. Shot on the way. Partially blocked. And then taken away by Davis. Trinity Davis coming left side. Screen up top. Solis tried to come over the top of it, but could not before the shot is made by Thornton.
That was a great job of recognizing when she had an open shot there.
Exactly.
2-point ball game. Inside 6 minutes left in the first. Down low, nice entry-level pass. Shot off the glass is good. Alazor for 2. Across. Good job to close. Could not get there, though, to tuck it away. Taylor Day Davis.
Yeah, great recognition by Taylor Day Davis of recognizing what was about to happen.
So here comes Buffin into the ball game, as well as Autumn Sherman. Cardinals going to get a couple of switches in here and see if they can't keep that pressure going. Tom, you talked about that defensive pressure, and oh yeah, that's a second foul here. That's a big one because now Glover has picked up 2 in the first less than 5 minutes.
5:32 more.
Yeah,
she's going to the bench. She's not happy, and neither is the TJC coach over that. You know, if you're Coach Ivy, you've got to have a great feeling here where you can substitute and you feel like you don't lose anything.
Yeah.
And so we'll see how this goes.
Attack the basket, shot won't go, put back won't go. Buffin had it go out of bounds, but not off of her. I believe that was number 24, which is Thornton for the Apaches that last touched it.
Yeah, Kanala had the first rebound on that, put it back up, couldn't make it go.
Up top, thought about it. Now pass down low, and it's on the floor. Here come the Apaches.
A little bit tentative.
We saw that quite a bit last year. Now the basket is good and a foul. As Kennedy Johnson puts it up, has a chance for a 3-point play.
Kennedy had 22 in the first meeting against the Lady Cardinals.
So Celise Ward checks back in for Kennedy, or Taylor Day Davis.
So 5:02 to go, first quarter of play. Great night of hoops, as this is a huge one in Region 14, but then the bragging rights that always come with those Highway 31 rivalries. First free throw is up, or the 3-point play converted at the stripe there for Johnson. Under 5 to go, first period of play. Down low, nice pass. They're going to get a travel on Hooten. So
get our media timeout.
Timeout here with 4:46 to go. Cardinals up by a point. TJC with the basketball when we come back on the Cardinal Sports Network.
At Trinity Valley Community College, we provide more than just an education. We provide a place for students to connect and grow. We are the home of champions. We are TVCC.
Welcome back, Trinity Valley athletes. Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Sports Medicine is here to keep you going at full force. Our commitment to helping athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital is your choice for better health in East Texas. Just like every hard-driving Cardinal, we're focused on excellence every day.
Benny, Tim, and Tom back with you here at Leon Spencer Court, a historic Cardinal gym. We'll be coming out of a media timeout. Lady Cardinals up 8-7, and Tim and Tom, y'all can bear witness to me on this.
All right.
We've seen the Lady Cardinals do great things out of media timeouts this year.
Yes, we have.
They execute out of those, and it'll be interesting to see what they discuss during that media timeout. So on defense to start it off here, 1-point ball game. Oh, nice move up top. Freed her, but like Benny was saying, maybe thought, let's get a better look. Cards with the possession. Here they come. Crossover, jump stop, shot, won't go. Hooten rebounded.
Hooten had her hands on it, had it taken away, but look who takes it back, Autumn Sherman.
Sherman has made a living on that this year, hasn't she?
Yeah, she's...
Foul there inside, so it will be on number 11, Trinity Davis. That'll be Davis's first foul of the night. So free throws coming here for Buff at the stripe.
And Tim, that's the 5th team foul against TJC. So with 4:13 left in this opening quarter, the Lady Cardinals will be shooting the rest of the way.
And maybe more importantly, Glover for TJC has 2 About a minute ago, picked up that second, so she's probably done for the rest of the half. Maybe comes back, but would be surprised.
I'd be very surprised, unless it just starts getting way out of hand.
2 for 2 at the line there, so 3-point ball game.
So the lady from Tyler puts 2 in against Tyler. Khalees Buffett.
Boy, she had a nice homecoming, didn't she, when we saw her a few weeks ago. Drive all the way, won't go, but an offensive board by the Apaches. 2 of them, in fact. That one is put back and good for Bracy.
That was just a takeaway there by number 25, Alea Campbell.
So Lady Cardinals going to have to get a little stronger underneath the boards on the defensive end here.
Yeah, they got manhandled there.
Yes, they did.
Drive off the side of the backboard. Here come the Apaches. Rebound by Johnson all the way up the floor. Now dishes off. Shot on the way. Won't go. Buffin with the rebound. Bringing it up the floor. Going left. Oh, a lot of contact. Tie-up will favor the Apache.
That'd be a turnover against the Lady Cardinals.
You know, Benny, you mentioned about the Lady Cardinals coming out strong after timeouts, especially media timeouts. To me, it's a sign there of the adjustments that are talked about and executing those adjustments.
Absolutely. It's one thing to make adjustments, it's another thing to execute them.
Exactly.
So with 3,
you can talk about it all day long, but till you put it in action, it's not gonna make a difference.
That's for sure. Good drive up over the high extension of Alazor. That's a nice shot. Gets it to fall. TJC with the lead at the 3:04 mark. So Cardinals bringing it up the floor.
Good quarter for TJC thus far.
Yeah, they've weathered the storm because it looked like Trinity Valley was kind of getting on a little bit of a roll for a second. Entry level, now dish off baseline. Shot is money time. Buffin for 2. It gives her 4 here in the first quarter. Fellas, this one's shaping up to be one of those historic kind of nights. Cornered.
It certainly may be, Tim.
Teardrop is good, and a foul. And the bucket will count. So
yeah, nice runner by Kennedy.
Yeah, Johnson drops that one through. Chance
So Malaysia Smith picks up her first foul.
And you know it means a lot for Kennedy Johnson coming back into Cardinal Gym and wanting to show up the team that she used to play for.
Sure.
She got a chance to put her 6th point up here in the first quarter, and does. So it's she's got 6 of 14 for the Apaches. 2-point ball game with a little over 2 to go in the first. A lot of work up top from Autumn. Gives off to Noma, rather. Good drive. Goes strong. Can't get it to fall. Whistle and a foul. So free throws coming here. Nothing's going to be on Thornton again.
I mean, no surprise. You see the Lady Cardinals are attacking the goal. They're not really setting up looking for the outside shot, but they are going to have to hit some of those at some point. I think they're losing TJC at just a little bit.
So at the free throw line, Smith out of DeSoto.
In the first meeting between these two teams, we talked about 3-point shooting. Both teams hit 4 that day over in Tyler.
Yeah. So MJ checks back in for the Lady Cardinals.
Talking about free throws, Tim, that day over at Tyler, the Lady Cardinals were 20 of 31, and TJC was 16 of 19.
Yeah, that was huge. Huge.
In the first half especially.
Yeah. You mentioned, was it 10 of?
20 of 31.
But 10 of 10 in the first half, if I remember, 10 of 11, something like that, first half. And then, yeah, so here we are going to a 2-point deficit. Cardinals as a team are shooting 68.2%. So stand some improvement there.
It down, Benny. Now they're showing 3.
Third foul. Big moment for Lay. Put your head down. Now missed an opportunity there.
Now somebody got a hand on it. Nobody can come up with it.
Final 90 seconds. 3 on the shot clock. On the way. Missed everything. Second shot clock violation here in the first quarter of play.
Think about that. Yes, that's a turnover, but TVCC is doing a great job of not turning the ball over that are resulting into Cardinal points directly off the turnover.
Good point.
Yeah, and there comes a point you've got to take advantage of those turnovers.
1 point ball game. Cards can take the lead back here with a basket. They go down low.
No
Noma.
speed.
She'll go to the free throw line. But yeah, that pass was on the money.
Yeah, MJ was. She had it all lined out there.
See if the Lady Cards can connect here. Noma at the stripe. That one will go. So tied up with 1:09 left in the first period of play. It's her third point of the game.
Trina's up there real good about the way this first quarter's gone for her Apache ladies, other than the foul trouble by Glover.
Yeah, that has really been a difference. I mean, you're right here with one of your aces on the bench for most of the first. Great answer. Jump stop, shot over the top, won't go. Cleared, and here come the Cardinals on the run. Dish, MJ, count it. How about the assist from Taylor Day Davis running the floor?
Nicely done by Taylor Day Davis, and nice finish by MJ.
3-point game. Need a stop. Long three with 20 on the shot clock, and that hits the baseline. Cards will have a chance to almost finish this first quarter off if they choose to.
Neither team has hit a tray thus far in the game.
So Buff up the floor for Trinity Valley. About 3 seconds difference in the game clock and the shot clock. 17-14. Trinity Valley trying to extend that lead here to close out the first quarter. Got an isolation up top. Little give and go. Shot. Off the rim. Won't go. Noma pulls it down. Saves it. Pass off underneath. Oh, swatted away, but a foul coming here. Oh.
It was too good to be true.
So free throws coming.
What a hustle play by Noma, though.
I'm telling you, she got on the floor. Got down and made it happen.
So Malaysia Smith checking in for Taylor Day Davis. Autumn Sherman's waiting to check in. She's going in for the shooter.
You want to convert here, and then almost 5 seconds, 4.8. So I mean, you gotta shut them down. They're going to get back down the floor.
This is the first one.
Yeah, you're going to hit all your free throws tonight. But see, TJC is going to hit a very, very high percentage of theirs.
Yeah, Buff back at the stripe here for the second one. See if she can convert this one. Make it a 4-point game, and does. So into the contest, as you mentioned, Sherman for Buffin. 4.8 left in the quarter.
So Buffin leads all scorers for the Lady Cardinals, coming off the bench with 5.
In trouble. Now drops it off. Making her work up the floor. Oh, boy, good defense. And that's how the first quarter will end. It's 18-14. Trinity Valley on top at the end of one. Heated rivalry at Leon Spencer Court here at historic Cardinal Gymnasium. We'll step away. We come back with some stats right after this on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Schlotzsky's New Supreme, 4 cheese white, and meaty pizzas come covered in the finest toppings. But underneath lies a made-from-scratch crust so good, you could go toppingless. We still recommend one of these.
At Trinity Valley Community College, we provide more than just an education. We provide a place for students to connect and grow. We are the home of champions. We are TVCC.
Sometimes managing your health and keeping track of all the details can feel a little overwhelming. But UT Health East Texas Virtual Care makes it easy to stay connected with your health care. You can message your doctor, see test results, pay your bills on time, and even request on-demand video visits to be seen right away from the comfort of your own home. All through your smartphone, tablet, or computer, from virtually anywhere. Less stress, more living.
Lady Cardinal basketball this evening, right here at Leon Spencer Court, historic Cardinal Gym. As we go back to play, here is Mr. Tim Howard.
Thank you, Tom. Benny, I know you were cracking numbers over there. What jumped out at you?
Lady Cardinals from the media timeout outscored Tyler by a modest 10-7 to take an 18-14 lead. Buffin came off the bench and scored 5 points to lead the Lady Cardinals in the quarter.
So see how they get going here. 18-14 as we start the second. Cardinals with possession.
Got to take this shot.
Yes, sir.
Oh, shot it with confidence, too. That's a big one. 6-point lead now. So a lot more of that. I'd be okay with everybody sitting to my left. 6-point ball game here. Oh, knocked away. Nicely done. Here comes Buffin. Backs her down. Shot on the way. He left it short. Ward with the follow and missed it. Still hustling, though, all the way. Buff dishing to Ward. Foul.
I know I've said it about 15 times this season. I'm convinced the Lady Cardinals missed those shots to work on their rebound totals.
It's a rebound drill. What are you doing? I think there's better rebound drills. Just saying, I'm not a professional.
There might be something better than trying to do it here during the game. But I'm not a coach. And I'm certainly not saying anything bad about Coach Ivy.
This shot on the way is good. It's 21-14.
Goodness gracious.
Nicely done there by Celeste, 5'9" freshman. She's out of Wiley, Texas.
Kennedy Glover getting ready to check back in.
Goes 2 for 2 that time. Great job there.
Yes, Celeste hit both free throws.
So out of the start of this quarter, they're on a 4-0 run. All of a sudden, it's an 8-point game. That's a good start.
It definitely is.
And keep that energy and momentum going here.
Got to keep it up on the defensive end.
There you go. Right. Jumps it.
Here. Like that right there.
Lay all the way. Oh, boy, she landed awkward.
Hey, pretty good job of Botley, though, defending that right there. She turned her and made her. She didn't make her pick the dribble up, but she turned her. That was the key thing.
Monica Botley out of Silsbee, Texas, on the defensive stop. So Cardinals will inbound. It's Glover on the baseline. Good inlet down low to Kennedy. Left on the way, missed everything. Fight for the loose ball, picked up by the Apaches. They got numbers 3-on-1. Dish. An extra pass.
Nice job by MJ there. Take the ball away.
Oh, my goodness.
Created the turnover.
I'm looking down at Coach Trina. Oh,
she's
man.
not happy with that.
Trina,
as you said, Tim, they had numbers 3-on-1, but then MJ, they forgot. Oh, 1 here is the little general for Trinity Valley.
Great drive and a finish. That was a big-time move by Glover to get the finish. Yeah, going back to that, it's almost going back to what Benny said earlier. That the initial drive, I think she could have went to the glass, but she forced a pass, and MJ read her mind, and they got it shut down. A 3-on-1.
And that shows you that basketball mentality of MJ.
Good stuff. 10-point game, 5 on the shot clock. Can they get another stop?
As coaches would say, that's the IQ.
Got it done again on the defensive side of the ball. Here they come. Oh, lost the handle. Malaysia Smith picks back up. Reverse.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Celeste Ward slow to get up from all that, but man, how about that shot? The reverse goes all the way up and under and finishes. Benny.
Listen to the crowd show its appreciation.
That was big time all the way. Shot it, not just desperation, but with a lot of confidence.
Well, we can keep it here, but Trina has to get the timeout here.
She got to find a way because they've ballooned it to a 12-point lead, and going back, it was all precipitated on the defense.
Well, the play there by MJ on the breakaway that TJC had to break that up and get the ball back for the Lady Cardinals, that's got to be
backbreaker.
Yeah, that's a breaker right there.
It is.
Yeah, it's not only it's 3-on-1, you've got numbers, but you've got numbers against the smallest player on the floor for the Lady Cardinals.
And
Exactly.
She shut it down. That is, that's one of those highlight reel moments. And we see her do it all the other kind of ways, but that was a great defensive
And didn't
stop.
pick up the foul.
Yeah,
No,
exactly
no,
right.
not at all. Yeah, that's exactly
Now then, here's
right.
your Trina. Does Glover have to get back on the floor pretty quickly here?
I think so. I think she's been out for almost a quarter now because you're approaching
5:32
Yeah, 5:32 at 7:33 here in the second. So you just got to say, hey, go be careful. But this is a very pivotal point in this game.
Oh, and there's no doubt that it is.
You mentioned the third quarter in Tyler. What happened there was a
20-10.
Yeah, so you don't want to find yourself out of it by the time halftime comes around.
And that's misleading because the Lady Cardinals got off to a 10-0 run to start the quarter. And they had ended the first half on a little bit of a run to take a 46-43 lead.
Wow.
And as we were talking basketball, you folks at home got to watch the national champion Cardinal cheerleaders perform here on the Leon Spencer Court. They just brought home another national championship the last couple of weeks ago. So congratulations to Coach Chris Franklin and the Cardinal cheer.
Good stuff. 8-0 run to start this second, and we're back to action here. 26-14.
Guys, Glover is still on the bench for the Lady Apaches.
Yeah, so she's going with a favor. Oh, almost lost it up top. Now they will. Here come the Cards after a swipe. MJ on the drive. Fills the defender, gives it up. Save.
Nice job by Kennedy Glover. She's realized.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, what a move by Malaysia Smith. Couldn't get it to fall, but my word.
Oh. That's the second time we've had a huge collision with Lay tonight.
Malaysia's asking for the push-off, but
That's number 2 on Malaysia.
Talk about a physical first half. There have been a couple, 3 times where the energy is definitely taking a toll here. So 12-point ball game, 6:54 to go. Trinity Valley and Tyler Junior College here from Athens, Texas on a Wednesday night in February.
February's just about gone, Tim.
Yeah, it's such a short month, but boy, everything's long tonight. Great answer that time. That was Campbell, Elia Campbell out of Tyler.
yeah, she's got 6 points now, Tim. She's just averaging 4.3 on the season.
So the Lady Cardinals there, over 3 minutes of play without the Apaches getting a basket.
Still a shuffle step there when she received the pass.
Yeah, that's unfortunate there because they had a chance to get that right back. Still a 10-point ball game, as Tom alluded to there. Only their first basket with inside 7 minutes to go.
You're going to get Autumn Sherman with the body.
You're going to see them going back to the basket, right, Benny? They're attacking the basket again.
Absolutely. And Kennedy Johnson, as we saw last year when she was a Lady Cardinal, she can do that. She's got that part of the game.
6:18 to go. First half of play. It's Trinity Valley up 10. Biggest lead of the game is a few moments ago, 12-point lead. Oh, nice pass. And the finish down low. That is a great eye there to find Savannah Barnes on the block.
Great answer by TJC. Four straight points now.
6 minutes left in the half. Cards need an answer here. Oh, they missed her back door, but now they find her.
Canala's got to put that in the basket, guys. We're kind of seeing what we saw a little earlier in the season, Benny.
Yeah, they get her for steps there. But you're right, that is that glaring eyesore that just sometimes rears its ugly head, and they've got to find the fix on that.
So Numa Alazar checks back in for Hooten.
Barnes did a great job for TJC down in the paint, though, defending it.
Yes, they have.
The previous trip.
Buff gets the screen up top from Glover. Shot on the way from Sherman. I think he's got a piece of that. Nice job there by TJC. Almost not a...
Tim, you mentioned it was a critical point for TJC, and they really responded well.
Yeah, they have. They found something, and it started by getting back to the basket, fighting through that tenacious D up top, right, Tom? They've been extending the D. See if they can't get around. Sherman forced her right in. They go back up top. Long three on the way. Not there. Fight for it on the ground. Oh, my goodness.
MJ's trying to get her hands on the ball, and it's rolling around behind her back. She does a good job to get it tied up.
Yeah, MJ just is like, okay, I know there's a ball back there somewhere, and it turns into one of those, speaking of drills from a few moments ago, where you got the ball and you're going around the back with it. Yeah. She got it tied up. Nicely done. 20 on the shot clock. Approaching 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Closing off that baseline.
Kennedy Glover doing that.
Good job there defensively. Three on the way, way off. Glover gets the rebound. Cardinals have come across to MJ. MJ out front to Noma. Head fake, shot, and bucket.
Nicely done.
Great patience by Alazar.
Yes.
That was well done there. Jump stop in the play in the paint. Oh, high off the backboard. Had to go high over Alazar.
Yeah, she tried to get a piece of that.
There's only one way she's going to get that basket, and that was to go over her, and she did. Nice touch there. A little over 4 minutes to go. Last touch by Alazar. So the Cardinals turn it over there. 4:17 left.
I tell you what, the Lady Cardinals have got to be real careful on the defensive end. They're starting to let Kennedy Johnson get real comfortable with her penetrating like she is, and she can go off on you if you let her do that.
Yep, and she's starting, like you said, feeling it. She's got a couple of double screens up top. 4 minutes. Oh, there's an offensive foul on the Apaches. They get that one on Barnes, number 3, Savannah Barnes. Illegal screen. 4:01 to go. First half of play here in the second quarter.
Biggest lead of the game has been 12 by the Lady Cardinals. At the 7:33 mark, they went up 26-14. Now we're at 28-20.
Nice answer by the Apaches. See if the Cards can return the favor here and put a little distance. Jump stop.
Oh, I thought she was going to get it.
Glover, the putback, not there. A little bit of pogo stick action. A long three on the way, not there.
Look at Alazar underneath there fighting.
Finally picked up by, I believe that's MJ that hits the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, the foul's going to go against Barnes for undercutting her.
That was one of those swimming WWE moves there.
That's 3 on Barnes.
Yeah, they're getting themselves in a jam here because you got to remember they've already got Glover on the bench with 2.
Yeah, at the 5:32 mark of the opening quarter.
So they've got to kind of making a big hill to climb here. Down low, good pass. Doesn't get the finish inside. Here come the Apaches. Drive by Johnson.
Nice pass there by Johnson.
That was great vision by Johnson. Kennedy.
You know, same old story. Lady Cardinals have got to do a better job of tidying up and cleaning up those inside shots.
Yes, they do.
It's the biggest challenge, that and some free throw issues. Clean that up, man. You're gonna be a tough out.
Yeah, rebound practice is over.
Thomas spoken, shot on the way, won't go. Got her own rebound and draws the foul. Speaking of Kennedy Johnson. So Kennedy will go the stripe. That'll be on number 2 for Trinity Valley. So Sherman now has 2 fouls. Gonna be loud in here tonight. You just get the feeling this place is gonna come alive.
Johnson now with 9 points for the Apache ladies.
And as you mentioned just a few minutes ago, Benny, she's beginning to find a groove here.
Shot on the way.
Well, she is 10.
She's still fun to watch, I'll tell you that, man. I just don't prefer seeing her in the black and gold. That's a nice touch. It's a 6-point ball game. This thing started 18-14 to start the second, but Trinity Valley made a nice run to start it, and now it's back to a 6-point game.
It's 46-43 over at Tyler at halftime.
Shot over the top. Nice touch. Lovely.
So that's 6 for Kennedy Glover.
Well, that was a step-over move there.
Yes, it was. That's nice.
And just drained it. Sweet shot from the youngster. Crowd getting into it here with a little over 2.5 to go. Baseline, they close it off. The pass, that's knocked away. Still 8 on the shot clock. They throw it away. That'll be Cardinal basketball. I think they were trying to set up the baseline over there, but no one was there.
I like the way the Lady Cardinals, they're bringing the ball down there. They're getting it to Kennedy Glover at the top of the key, and she's able to survey the rest of the court and see what she wants to do with it.
Working around. Oh, good pass down low. Goes up. Left is good. Alazar passes it off down low to Taylor Day Davis, and she gets a finish. But great teamwork there.
By the way, Alazar's a freshman and Glover's a freshman.
I like both of those. FR. 3 on the way. That is not going to fall. They get the offensive rebound. The shot top of the key is good. Count the basket for number 25, Campbell.
You need a good close here for the Lady Cardinals. You were up 10, you're up 8 now. You want to be, if you get a double-digit halftime lead, that would be big in this game.
Sure would. Nice job underneath the miss, but the putback is good. Count it.
That's Taylor's first basket of the night.
Oh, they're lagging.
Oh, man, they caught him loafing.
Yeah, can't do that.
I gave it right back to him. You get the good clutch shot underneath, and nobody gets back. It's a dead giveaway. Put it on the floor. It's swiped away. Here come the Apaches with 1 minute to go. Basket's good. It is down to a 6-point ball game. 51 seconds to go. Cardinals trying to close this half out. It was a 4-point game to start the second. It's a 6-point game here in the final minute. Jump stop, shot, rolls the cylinder and falls in for 2.
Got it to fall.
It's an 8-point contest. Need a stop here.
This last minute or so of play, it seems like the Lady Cardinals are a little spent here, a little slow up and down the court.
Got to close out in the paint here. They're spreading the floor nicely. Good defense down low. They got 7 on the clock. Chance to get a break, and they threw it away. They're going to get a shot off 3, pass off underneath, and a layup to end it.
Remember that one.
36-30 as we go to break. Wow, that is a tough pill to swallow, as it is a 6-point ball game here. 18 points in the first, 18 in the second for Trinity Valley.
One thing that stands out to me, and I didn't write these down, but I remember 4 times now counting that last one that TVCC players were left wide open underneath.
That's what I was talking about, that lagging. The Lady Cardinals didn't seem like they were getting back in transition very fast. And I see a lot of tired looks out there.
Good first half, though.
Yeah.
Good first half.
Yeah, by the time you shake it all out and get in the locker room, Cardinals have put up 18 in each quarter. They give up 14 in the first and then 16 at the second. And we've got a good one on tap when we come back. But first, let's watch the Cardettes as they get ready to perform here on Leon Spencer Courts.
The TVCC Cardettes White Ice Bomb Team.
Sophomores, aren't they? They're going to be sophomores.
And a chance to see some of the Cardinal family here tonight, Tom.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if we really can appreciate what these guys and gals do for the players and the students throughout the year. Because, I mean, it's huge.
Exactly, it is, Tim. And here's the thing about it. Tom's pointed this out many times. These kids don't come from just down the road sometimes to Malakoff or Brownsboro. They come from different parts of the state and in a lot of cases, other nations to play basketball.
That's exactly right.
Mobile, Barcelona.
Yeah, most of these young ladies are a good distance from home. And so it is really nice that we have this Friends of the Cardinals organization and people who are willing to step up and do what they do with our students and our student athletes.
And this actually hatched from an idea created by Gary Ashlock back in the 80s when he had the foster parent program.
So we're coming up on 50 years, 45, 50 years. I mean, this is a huge.
You know, in the fall we have Family Day here at the Valley, and that originated with Coach Carl Anderson football.
Absolutely.
And that originally started out with a cake that you would get at Brookshire's, maybe a little sheet cake, and just 10 or 15 people. And I don't know, I haven't heard numbers here in the last few years, but I know that there's been times here at the Valley where we've had in excess of 1,300 folks here on campus coming to see students and student athletes.
Now, I tell you what, our late buddy Mike Peake did a great job of bringing that program along, too.
He did. Yep. Had a
big credit.
Definitely had a hand in that.
I'll tell you, it was a couple of weeks ago, Coach Maria Wynn Ratliff was talking about, some of her kiddos from Canada and whatnot in India.
Yeah, Saturday was sophomore day with softball, and after the game there, had a great turnout as they celebrated sophomores.
So we're going to listen in to Coach Precious Ivy. She's ready to get in and talk to her team, I think. Obviously, it's a close ball game, 36-30. Huge second half coming up here after this picture. But, guys, your thoughts before we step away, as we'll probably have an abbreviated halftime when we come back.
Well, I think if you're Tyler, you're feeling pretty good because you're 6 points down, yes, but you played most of the first half without your 6'4" young lady on the floor, Glover.
Foul trouble, yeah.
The only thing that if I was a coach with TJC is I would be concerned about the fouls. I don't have any numbers in front of us here, but she has quite a few young ladies that have gotten several fouls here in this first half of play, and that could be a big factor later on.
Lady Cardinals were led in that first half by Kennedy Glover with 8. Khalees Buffin had 7 all off the bench. Celeste Ward had 4. Taylor Day Davis had 2. Noma Alazar had 6. Malaysia Smith had 5. And Malaya Jones had 4. Neither team hit a
three-pointer. Wow. Let's see how that goes in the second half. And not to be missed, the real MVP may be Richard Hawkins, who had to go up about 5 rows to get to a picture. There were so many out on the board. It's going to be a great second half. Can't wait for it. We'll take a break. It's coming up right after this here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
First State Bank, we like to say we're big enough to help, small enough to care. Our communities and the families and businesses within them are what have mattered most to us for decades. Since 1935, our commitment has been to not only support local, but to foster growth for generations to come. We've given back to organizations that help our community thrive, and with 6 convenient locations, we continue to do our part in serving you, our communities, our businesses, our families.
Find something you can hold on to. Find someone who'll be there for you. 'Cause that's all that really matters in the end. Find somewhere you can come home to. Find someone that'll die for you. 'Cause it's all that really matters in the end. It's love, love, something you can hold on to. Find someone who'll be there for you. 'Cause that's all that really matters in the end. Find somewhere you can come home to.
No, do not put those French fries into your mouth. Instead, put them directly inside your quarter pounder, where they belong. The hottest, juiciest quarter pounder yet. It's perfect. Made perfecter. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Your team leaves everything on the field. They play with heart and with their mind. But being smart starts long before the kickoff. With the latest technology, sports medicine advancements, expert physicians, we can keep your team healthy and protect joints and growing bones for this big moment and their future on any field. Physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital.
Push me and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction.
When joints begin to fail, it's more than an inconvenience. The relentless grinding pain slows you down and can even stop you from doing the things you enjoy in life. At UT Health East Texas, our skilled orthopedic and sports medicine experts are using advanced joint technologies to get you back to being you sooner with a less painful recovery. We're doing more than restoring joints. We're restoring lives.
For legal reasons, we can't say an Egg McMuffin is a hangover cure. But it probably wouldn't hurt to have one delivered. Just putting it out there. Order McDelivery in the app.
Prosperity Bank offers free checking. Let's take a look. No monthly maintenance fee? Check. No individual check fees? Check. Free debit card? Check. Unlimited withdrawals? Check. Free online banking? Check. Easy access and friendly service? Check. Close to home? Check. Simply free checking from Prosperity Bank is simply free. I'm taking these checks to the bank. Prosperity is the big bank with your community's bank inside. Prosperity Bank, where you find real bankers, not just a bank.
I was in a coma for about 2 weeks. I've had the worst happen to me, but you can't let life beat you down.
I was in recovery and the doctor came in and he said, you and I are going to run in this marathon next year.
My dream is to help other traumatic brain injury survivors.
By the time we finished the first mile, I started tearing up. You know, we went full circle here. I'll live my life to the fullest each day.
I want to show them that you're strong, you're resilient, and you can keep going.
Here's to those who never settle.
Are you looking for a school with a champion mindset? Look no further than Trinity Valley Community College, the home of champions. Become a part of a community where excellence is the norm. A school that provides nationally accredited programs, award-winning groups, vibrant life, and dedicated support. We are ready to start you on your path to success. Become a Cardinal champion today by applying at apply.tvcc.edu.
Find something you can hold on to. Find someone who'll be there for you. 'Cause that's all that really matters in the end. Find somewhere you can come home to. Find someone that'll die for you. 'Cause it's all that really matters in the end. It's love, love, Find something you can hold on to. Find someone who'll be there for you. 'Cause that's all that really matters in the end. Find somewhere you can come home to.
Well, if you're just joining us, where the heck you been? It's Trinity Valley and Tyler, folks. You should have been here from the start. We've got a great one going here. Lady Cardinals up 36-30 at halftime. Benny Rogers along with Tom Sherman and Tim Howard with you on the Cardinal Sports Network. As we begin, believe it or not, we begin our last week of our 17th season of Cardinal basketball and Lady Cardinal basketball on the Cardinal Sports Network. 17 years, folks. This will wrap up another basketball season this week, will, on the Cardinal Sports Network. But before we get to all of that, we got a ball game to take care of here. And Tim and Tom, as I bring you guys in, Lady Cardinals led by 12 a couple of times in the first half, up by double digits a couple other times. Tyler's biggest lead has been 3. What do you think so far, Tom?
Lady Cardinals got to clean it up under the basket.
No
on
doubt.
the offensive end.
No doubt.
I think that if they clean it up, you're looking at least probably a 10-point lead here, if not more. And so they've got to work on that. Continue to play the hard defense and pay attention to where number 4 is.
Oh, no doubt. They've got to keep a tighter rein on Kennedy Johnson.
Exactly.
No question about that. But let's see how the game changes with Glover's going to be back in the game for the Apache ladies.
Yeah, absolutely. Trinity Valley has given up 56 a game. If the first half holds up, TJC would put up 60. TJC has given up 67 a game. If Trinity Valley's numbers hold up, they'd have 72.
Pretty close.
So right where we kind of anticipate.
It will be Lady Cardinal basketball to start the second half, and with the second half, here is Tim Howard.
Thank you, Benny Rogers, along with Tom Sherman. It is go time in Athens. Second half of play here in Region 14 action on a Wednesday night. Glad to have you along for this one. It's a huge game as Trinity Valley sitting 10-1 in conference play. You got TJC at 7-4, Panola and Kilgore right between them both at 7-3.
And Tim, something we didn't touch on there, the last 3 or 4 minutes of that first half, Malaysia Smith did not play for the Lady Cardinals because she had 2 fouls.
Something to keep an eye on. So back to it, we get started. Here come the Lady Cards. 3 on the way from MJ. Started off right. Malaysia, MJ Jones. Big one there.
Yeah, that's the way that you like to see your third period of play start with a 3-pointer by MJ.
Get the crowd into it early, right?
Great ball distribution by the Cardinals, Lady Cardinals, too.
Offensive rebound, and then a tie-up.
Yep.
Still Apache ball, but that was a good effort there, too.
Malaysia Smith got the tie-up.
Good stuff here. So a 9-point ball game.
They're a better team with Malaysia Smith on the floor.
Oh, yes they are.
Sir.
There's no doubt about that.
Exactly.
We had to mention that Lady Apache got Glover back in.
Yeah, she's got to feel like, man, I'm playing a brand new ball game.
She ought to be really fresh.
Yeah, she didn't get to play very much in that first half. Shot on the way, won't go. And they run into each other out of bounds off of pick your poison there. That was either Ward or you could say Malaysia. One of them could not control it.
That was MJ's 30th 3-pointer on the season.
Shot won't go.
Their first 3-pointer of the night, right, Benny?
That's correct.
Here come the Cardinals. Nice pass. Gives it inside to Glover. Glover's shot won't go. Noma. Spin reverse. Glover with a block for the Apaches. 2 for 2 to start the half. Sure! MJ for 3. Back to back.
So just like that, you got a double-digit lead here on the Lady Apaches.
Nice closeout by Solis. Pass inside. Ward will be whistled with a foul here.
But that was a good foul, though.
Absolutely. You don't want to give it to her there. So make her earn it at the free throw line. Oh, hold on. It's going to be on number 12. I thought they were getting Solis.
I did, too.
The official was even talking to him about it. He goes, no, 1-2.
That's what he said.
So he saw something over there. 12-point ball game. So that will be the first foul of the night for Solis. Neither had a foul to that point. Shot over the top won't go. Ward with the rebound. Chance to build on it some more. Big possession.
So if you're the Lady Cardinals, you want that ball in the hands of that young lady right there.
No doubt about it.
She now has
She's got 8 here in the
8
second.
points. All 8 of
All
the
8, yeah.
She's answering the bell, I think is what you could call it. Great start for MJ. She's now got...
Nice D there by Kennedy Glover. She set out the baseline.
Just like the second half start we saw over in Tyler that day.
Talise. Good rebound, offensive rebound. MJ again.
Oh my goodness.
MJ for 3. Bring out the timeout.
Call 911. She is on fire.
I'm telling you.
Can't get that timeout quick enough when you've got 3 3-pointers to start the third. Are you, man, lights out shooting from MJ. 17-point ball game as the media timeouts in play.
And that was not a wide open 3-pointer.
No, that was a step back 3 with a closing defender. We'll come back. It's a Cardinal push to start it. More after this on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Wow.
No one ever said you need to be sick to get better. That's why at Baylor Scott & White, we're innovating how people get well and stay that way. Where prevention might just be the prescription.
Way to work.
Teaching is on the treatment plan. And everyone is always on the same team. Yours. Baylor Scott & White Health, changing healthcare for the better.
Sometimes managing your health and keeping track of all the details can feel a little overwhelming. But UT Health East Texas Virtual Care makes it easy to stay connected with your health care. You can message your doctor, see test results, pay your bills on time, and even request on-demand video visits to be seen right away from the comfort of your own home. All through your smartphone, tablet, or computer, from virtually anywhere. Less stress, more living.
Back to action here, 7:28 to go. Cardinals opening up the half with 11-0 run. There's a steal. Here comes it. Malaysia measures the steps, a foul. Count the basket.
Oh, my.
Man, oh, man. Chance to add on to it here. Benny, what do you guys think about this start?
Well, first I thought the referee was going to ask to see her ticket because I thought he was going to get her for traveling. And then he came in with the foul against 23 of TJC.
And then he gave her the points.
Then he gave her the points, and I'm like, wow. So what a run here by the Cardinals. 13-0 run.
Chance to make it 14 at the line here. Doesn't get it to go, though, and a rebound by Glover. Great start for Trinity Valley here in the third.
Yeah, we've got some young guys walking in here from Kearns.
That's going to be a fun one coming up here. Oh, nice.
Oh, my goodness.
Nice collision down in the paint. Save taken. Here they come.
MJ made the save, gets it to Malaysia.
Cards push, shot from MJ off the backboard, and count it. This reminds you of something from a few weeks ago to start the third?
Absolutely.
Shot on the way. Shot on the way.
How about that? Malaysia Smith takes it away from Glover.
Oh, my goodness. What a pass. And the shot, it's good. Cardinals going crazy.
It's showtime at Cardinal Gym.
23-point lead with 3.5 minutes gone by. It was a 6-point game. They're on a 17-0 run. Is my math right?
Yes, sir.
Make it a 19-point run. 55-30.
Shooting fish in a barrel.
In the first 4 minutes, Trinity Valley has scored 19-0 by Tyler.
This just shows you the explosiveness of this team. And it's led by MJ. They're hitting those two 3-pointers to start us off with. And then, before you know it, here we are with a
oh, man, no look pass. Oh,
21-0 run to start the third. It is all Cardinals. Count the basket and one opportunity. And we go back, Benny. I think Tom is a guy who said it. He's like, hey, you know, they get the defense going. You're going to have an opportunity to get this thing up to 10. They said, okay, I'll see your 10 and I'll answer your 10.
Yeah.
And we're at a 21-0 run and make it 22 with a free throw.
No words on this end, Tim.
Oh, my goodness. 4:23 gone by, and they've outscored them 22.
Well, and all of that, we didn't mention that Kamira Glover picked up her third foul there for the Lady Apaches.
Wow.
So she's on the bench. Still 5.5 minutes left to play here in the third period. That's big.
That's about as good a start as you can have. When you think about it, 22 points. 22 points. They had 18 in the first and 18 in the second. They've got 22 in the first 4 minutes and 23 seconds.
Tim does numbers.
Sometimes I can actually add when I'm not talking, which is, I talk a lot, I'm sorry. But it is crazy. That number is hard to fathom. And
Autumn Sherman picks up her third foul.
And then if you're on the other side, Trina Tillis-Ward's like, okay, we're at the free throw line, bounces off. But there's going to be another one coming, and that will break the drought. So at 5:18 to go here in the third, TJC breaks through.
So if you were TJC, within the first couple of minutes there, you're going, okay, we got to keep it out of the hands of 24. And then you turn around, oh my goodness, look at here. Well,
that one was, go ahead, Tom.
But then it didn't matter whose hands you put it in, they were scoring.
Yeah, she definitely lit the fuse though, right?
She did.
There's a foul on Noma.
You know, you got to keep you do have to keep your composure though, because the game is not over.
Oh no,
TJC has the ability to hit the three-pointer.
Yeah.
The Lady Cardinals just need to make sure they come down and get good positions, get good looks. You're not going to hit every shot, but my gosh, that 22-0 run was impressive.
They go 1 for 3 here at the free throw line. You know, as soon as you look at a deficit, you're like, let's get to the basket, let's hit some threes, we'll get back in this thing. But they're not helping themselves at the line as of right now. Barnes' second free throw is good. So 2 of 4.
There are only 2 points coming off a free throw.
Wow. That gives Barnes 3 points in the ball game. Yeah, they're going to try to stick like glue to MJ now after she just came alive. Pass to an empty spot. Up the floor comes Johnson all the way to the glass. Nice pass. Oh, they missed it inside. Cards will get the possession as it's tapped out by the Apaches. So 4:26 to go in the third. We've got a media timeout here. Let's step away and we'll all put our heads together. What a start here in the third on the Cardinal Sports Network.
What you heard, it's what you hearing. It's what you hearing, listen. It's what you hearing, listen. It's what you hearing, listen. X gon' give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out from stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make the mother wonder if you did it. Damn right, and I do it again. Cause I am.
Well, MJ is in the house tonight, folks, and I'm not talking about Michael Jordan.
She shoot like Michael Jordan.
Holy cow. What about it?
Wow.
Take it away, Tim.
22-point start here in the third. They had 18 in the first, 18 in the second. They got 22 in the first 5 minutes.
And here's some perspective. In the first meeting, when it was 46-43 at halftime, Lady Cardinals outscored TJC in the third quarter of that one 20-10, and we thought that was impressive.
Yeah, that does put it even more into context when you think about it.
So if you're TJC, you've got to be going, what happened? What happened?
Yeah, because they did such a great job to get back into it late in the second.
But see, this is what I'm talking about. You can't come down and start turning the ball over.
No, that's exactly right.
And they did it right there on the other end.
Unless TJC's going to be doing the same thing.
So they got away with it there, but you're right, Benny. Those are the things you got to kind of tighten up on because, again, this team is very dangerous from behind the arc.
But that Lady Cardinal team we saw in the first 2.5 minutes there of this quarter,
that's a scary sight.
That's as good as anything you could see.
They were playing so well. And this crowd was enjoying it, feeding off of it.
I think they've kind of calmed down a little bit here.
Directing traffic up top. Lay goes right. Hang shoots and scores. Hustling back. You like to see that from Lay as she saw her man heading up the floor. She drops, turns, and runs.
She's now in double digits of 11, Tim.
Good stuff. 3 on the way.
So 3 Lady Cards in double digits.
Not there.
Kennedy Glover's got 11. And Malaya Jones is 17.
Good drive, measure, shot, and a foul.
And she took steps, definitely took. And credit Kennedy Glover with making her take those steps.
Yeah, she closed in on that spot, and now
I'm sorry, that may have been Taylor Day Davis that made her. It was Taylor Day Davis.
Taylor Day getting it done. Taylor
I haven't got to use this, but that's the Little Rock Express.
It sure is.
Young lady out of Little Rock, Arkansas.
It just isn't a broadcast unless we work in the Little Rock Express.
And as Biddy says, she's got a FR behind her name.
That's right.
Loving it. Cardinals chance to put it up to a 30-point lead here with 3 minutes to go. Offensive foul. It will be TJC ball underneath. They're going to catch Nyla.
Yeah, see, but that's another turnover, though, Tim. So
Yep.
Things are not pretty on the offensive end right now. Thankfully, you built a big lead, and you know TJC's going to have to go on a big run to get back into this contest. But with the ability to hit threes like they do, they can get back into the contest.
Inside 3 minutes left in the third. Trinity Valley running away with it. So far, they've given up 2 in the third, but that'll make it 5. But they missed that. Quickly out front, hustling all the way. Nice job
by Taylor Day Davis.
Yeah,
MJ led her real deep on that pass.
Buff for 3. Yes, it did. Buff busting the bottom of the net.
That puts her in double figures.
4 3-pointers now for the Lady Cardinals.
How many do they have in the first? 0. Boy, they are playing well. Hooten, outlet to Buffin. Cardinals want to go middle. Behind the back, goes up, hangs, shot, not there. Davis fighting for it again. Shot again, it's good.
Yes.
Taylor Day Davis for 2, but that
was all Taylor Day Davis right there.
Yeah, it was all on the dirty work, getting that rebound, getting another rebound, and then the finish.
Hustle,
yes.
The no quit.
That's a tenacious heart of a champion right there. Stolen away. Here come the Cardinals. Pushing it. Malaysia lets the defender go by. Shoots with the left. It's good. 67-32. The Apaches do not have an answer.
Textbook defense, the Lady Cardinals.
Textbook indeed. Shot there. Oh, boy.
Finally make one from the floor.
Get down low on that block. That's about as good a shot.
But Kennedy's been quiet, and we said that was going to be important for the Lady Cardinal defense.
That's a good point. Rides are out of bounds with a push. So, Cardinals, that's a good opportunity for us to segue into our rodeo competition that Trinity Valley will be holding.
Exactly.
First weekend
in April. Yes, sir. We're looking forward to that.
Sure enough. Minute 10 left here in the third.
And you know, Tim, we got some softball coming up again here in just a few days.
I'm looking forward to all of it. It's a busy time of the year for Trinity Valley sports. Men's basketball to follow here in game.
Look at here, guys.
2, 3, 4. That's not a celebratory dance. She cramped up.
Oh, my goodness.
Or what happened? She just knocked down a 3, and she's not doing well.
That's not good.
No, it is not. Not putting any weight on it. She's just cramping.
She's got a little smile on her face, so I'm not overly concerned.
All right. Well, Precious has a smile on her face, so that makes me feel okay.
It's a cramp.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Lord.
Amen to that. By the way, her fourth
heart
three
can start beating again.
Yeah, she's got 20 points on the night, guys.
Foul on the baseline, and
Buffin's going to pick that one up.
so let's talk a little bit here about number 24.
I got something I want to talk about.
Yeah.
They put up 34 points this quarter.
34 in one quarter.
They had
TJC's
36
got 34 in the game.
And TJ's
had 36 at half. They turned a switch.
A little bit.
That is incredible. And there's still another
And it's not just
possession.
because they're coming down and jacking up the ball. The defense has created the bulk of those points.
That's a good point. Absolutely. Yeah, they're having good things happen off of those defensive stops. There's another opportunity. 2 seconds different. Three plus seconds different in the game clock and the shot clock. See how they elect to play it here. A chance to end up with a final shot, perhaps. Close to, anyway. Shot, short, fight for it. A whistle and a foul with 9.6 to go. Guys, I was shielded. I didn't see it.
So, well, Malaysia Smith went up and got fouled.
Okay.
Malaysia Smith just comes out of nowhere and gets rebounds and gets loose balls, and that's all she does.
That does what she does. So she'll be going to the free throw line here.
And that's the third foul on Sierra Bracey.
35 points.
She can knock these two down. It's going to be 36 in the quarter. First one is done. Wow.
It's just safe to say the Lady Cardinals are doing Lady Cardinal things.
I like these Lady Cardinal things. I'm here to tell you. 71-35. We started the break. Started the third 36-30. They've put up 36, and so far they've held TJC to 5 points.
Think about that. Say that again.
36-5 on the differential here in the third.
Mercy.
They're going to go over the top. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Oh, got away with the one.
Oh, man.
Rebound, 2 seconds. Buff lets it fly. No, that's how it ends. 72-35. Trinity Valley running away with it here in the third. We're going to take a timeout. We come back with more right after this on the Cardinal Sports Network.
What you heard, it's what you hearing. It's what you hearing. Listen, it's what you hearing. Listen, it's what you hearing. Listen. X gon' give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out and stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make the mother wonder if you did it. Damn right, and I do it again. Cause I am.
Are you looking for a school with a champion mindset? Look no further than Trinity Valley Community College, the home of champions. Become a part of a community where excellence is the norm. A school that provides nationally accredited programs, award-winning groups, vibrant life, and dedicated support. We are ready to start you on your path to success. Become a Cardinal champion today by applying at apply.tvcc.edu.
No, do not put those French fries into your mouth. Instead, put them directly inside your quarter pounder, where they belong. The hottest, juiciest quarter pounder yet. It's perfect. Made perfecter. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Earlier this season, we saw the Lady Cardinals beat a very good Kilgore team, 76-34 here at Cardinal Gym. That was impressive.
Yeah.
What we just witnessed, folks, was unbelievable.
That is crazy.
Lady Cardinals outscored Tyler 36-5 in the third quarter, Tim.
Thank you, Benny. Along with Tom, we have a fourth quarter start here. 72-35, Trinity Valley with possession. And a good hustle by Ward. Here comes the Cardinal attack. Off of Trinity Valley, out of bounds.
And think about this, Tim and Tom. Lady Cardinals put up 36 points that quarter, and there was a stretch there about 2 minutes when they came down and things weren't very good offensively, and they were turning the ball over.
Yeah, Benny, I was asking Tom, okay, she had 7 at intermission, MJ. That's a big
she had
3.
4 at intermission.
4. So she scored 16.
Scored 16 in that 10-minute period.
Yeah, that was an impressive, and I know a big majority of it was in that first 3 or 4 minutes. She was red hot.
And Trinity Davis just hit her 84th three-pointer of the season.
That's a big shot. They need more of that. Here they come on a run. Shot for 3 on the way from the corner. Back-to-back threes.
Here comes TJC.
So they've outscored the Valley here 6-0 to start the third. They're going to need a big run themselves. That's the 4th point of the ball game for Monica Botley. Buff sees an opening spin
Nice
move. Shoots and scores.
Soft touch.
Well, she made that look way too easy. Smooth as silk. That's athleticism on display. Not there. Ward with the rebound.
Well, you kind of see what TJC's having to do here. They're going to the 3-pointers. No doubt about it, trying to get back in this thing.
Cards are going to get a 3-point opportunity with the and one coming
What
here.
a great recognition by Nyla Hooten, though, just reading your defender and going ahead and putting up the shot. She really was in position to take the shot.
Right.
Good footwork to get there and gets the shot. Now we'll have a chance for a 3-point play.
36-5 in a D1 women's basketball junior college game.
That's crazy. And it was started right there with number 24, MJ. She came out, hit 3 threes. Good old-fashioned 3-point play there for Hooten. So now 77-41. 8.5 to go in the ball game.
And the Lady Cardinals are coming off a 103-point performance in a win over Angelina.
That's too easy right there, guys.
No. Yeah.
Can't be doing that.
Johnson saw the opportunity and took advantage of it. Just went right to the gap.
You know, that young lady right there, you can expect her to put it on her shoulders and try to...
Oh, my. Hits the cup, off the glass, falls through. It's one of those nights, man. They've been shooting lights out, and then you get one of those with a defender in your face. Aggressive. That's off of a...
Kennedy Glover got her hand in there, went off of it.
Good hustle play there.
And the Lady Cardinals will be at home again Saturday, Tim, to close out the home portion of their schedule, taking on Panola. And we'll have that for you here on the Cardinal Sports Network at 2 p.m.
Benny, while we got a chance, 17 years of the Cardinal Sports Network.
It's just been greatness. And so many other schools are doing it now, but nobody's doing it quite like the Cardinal Sports Network has always done it.
That's exciting to be a part of. Here's a great rebound inside by Glover.
And as great as those 17 years have been, think about the last 35 years of Lady Cardinal basketball.
Come on, somebody. Ward saves it to the bench.
Yeah, I threw it to Nala, but she wasn't in the game.
If this score holds, the Lady Cardinals would clinch no worse than a share of the conference title, and that'd be 33 times in 35 years.
That's crazy.
Who else? Well, obviously nobody can do that in the 35-year period, but that's
going all the way back in the history books. So you're writing history with this team year after year.
That's back in the Joe Curl days. Joe Curl got the string started. Whew. Kurt Bucky took it to another level, and the other coaches that have followed have just continued the excellence.
Another 3. Count that one. Nice touch by the youngster there out of TJC out of Illinois.
Yeah, she's got 85 3-pointers on the season, and P's seen enough in this quarter from her, so we're going to have a timeout on the field.
Let's step away. More after this right here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
You know, here at First State Bank, we're not just about opening accounts or getting loans. We're about community, whether that's sponsoring local events, donating to nonprofits, or volunteering hundreds of hours. It comes down to the fact that we're local money working for you, local people. For over 80 years, we've been helping Texans build their homes, their businesses, and their dreams. With 7 convenient locations, there's always a branch around the corner. So come say hi and get to know us. First State Bank, where community matters.
Well, with 7:10 left in this game here at Leon Cincinnati Historic Cardinal Gym. The number 10 Lady Cardinals are all over TJC, 79-46, but TJC has outscored the Lady Cardinals 11-7 here in this third quarter, so there is concern. He said with a straight face.
I was going to say, you did that with a straight face. 7 minutes left. Entry level. Pulls up, shot. It's good. Kennedy Glover.
It's 15 for Kennedy.
I was going to say, she's having a ball game. Then you look.
15 for her, 15 for Malaysia Smith, 20 for Malaya Jones.
That's how you can get up and down the floor and get 103 last game, and they're at 81 here in a game that they weren't really just lighting it up. They had 36 at half, but they've turned it on in the second. That would have been a three. Doesn't go. Last touch by the Cards. So with a ball turnover there to the Apaches, they got to get more of those threes going here. I've been impressed, though, with Trinity Davis. She's a shooter. Good take to the basket.
Yeah, that's just too easy.
It is.
You got to keep defending.
Kennedy Johnson for 2. So Johnson's now got 17 of the 51 for TJC. Up top, they'll set it, work it around.
Nice. Oh, couldn't get it to fall for Glover.
He did everything but go in.
Pass. Oh, it's a hustle play underneath by Sherman, who knocked it out of bounds. Could have very easily been an easy bucket, but Sherman put it all on.
I'm going to say he came off the Lady Apache, so Trinity Valley ball.
Nice, even better. She got in there and deflects it.
But Lady Cardinals' last 2 games, Tim and Tom, they've scored 98 and 103 points.
Wow.
Say that one more time.
98 and 103 points in the back-to-back win.
Woo!
You know, Benny, we talked about at the beginning of the season and about when you peak. Coach P's got to be pretty happy with the way that these young ladies are playing.
All signs are pointing that direction, Tom.
Exactly.
They're finding that another groove, and they'll be going to the free throw line here as it's going to be 2 free throws coming for Buffin.
Well, it'd be one thing to have this type of performance against certain teams, but you're having this type of performance against a Tyler team, and you had this kind of performance against the Kilgore team we've seen. We see the potential of this team once regional and national tournament action comes forward.
Benny, you mentioned pregame about this series and the recent numbers of Trinity Valley. They're holding true tonight.
Well, they are. They've won 13 out of the last 15 against TJC.
Including 14 off the bench for Buffin tonight.
So Buffin getting it done. It's a 32-point game. Ward all over Johnson. A block inside.
Alazor with the block, then they turn it right back over.
3 on the way. It is in there. Boy, she can shoot it and doing it again.
Yeah, they needed that early on, though.
Yeah, they needed it a lot sooner. You mentioned, Benny, halftime, both teams scoreless. Neither team had a 3.
No, neither.
That's changed here in the second half.
Definitely changed.
By quite a stretch. Got to move. Got to help her.
5 on the shot clock.
Driving at the buzzer. They won't get it off.
Not a good possession.
No,
you got to clean that up. Even when you're up by 29, you still got to play good basketball, smart basketball.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Here they come down the floor. Taylor Day Davis surveys, gets it to Glover. Left hand is good.
17 for Glover.
Assist by Taylor Day Davis.
She had 8 at the half.
And if you're TJC, you're looking over here, and here sits MJ fixing to come back in the game.
By the way.
And Malaysia Smith.
Just in case. Yep. Just in case. Buffin quickly down 4. Left hand, not there. 31-point ball game.
Did everything but finish.
But long 3.
What a block.
Ward
and then turns it right back over.
Ward got the block, but like Tom said, there's another 3. She is on fire.
She's got 5 now.
5 threes in the 4th. Ward going to call a timeout here as Coach says, come here, let's talk. 3:31 to go in the ball game. 5 3-pointers. Let's keep it here and just crunch on some of these numbers. This has been a crazy second half. It was 36-30 at intermission. Here we came in the third, and everybody just went lights out shooting in red.
Yeah, Lady Cardinals went on a 22-0 run to start the third quarter, and it was all over at that point. Now, TJC is trying to make it respectable. Trinity Davis, I said she had 5 3-pointers. She's got 4 3-pointers, Tim. But she has lit it up here all in this fourth quarter, and it's 85-57 now.
Tom, what is jumping out at you there? Obviously,
well,
the shooting.
Yeah, the 3-pointers that TJC is throwing up, and they're not just throwing them up; they're making them.
Yeah,
yeah. And even though you've got a big lead, you can't ignore it.
They scored 22 points this quarter.
That's right. 22-13 run right now.
And if you think about that, you're still, and I'm not going to do the math because why would I risk it? I've had such a good night on math. But they're still up comfortably. But like you said, TJC has shot themselves back into respectability. Buff will inbound for the Cardinals.
It reminds you sort of the game in Tyler when it went up 90-70, but it was 89-59 or something like that at one point.
That's right. And then TJC closed well at Wagstaff earlier. There's a good drive and a finish inside by Buffin. And a foul by Ward right in front of us here at midcourt.
Yeah, that's the Cardinals' first foul of this quarter, so TJC nowhere near shooting the double bonus.
3:14 to go in the ball game. It's a 30-point game, and then men's action. We talked about this in the pregame. This is one of those good old-fashioned double hitters where it's both teams, same college, so the rivalry, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, and Trinity Valley Tyler just makes it even.
Hey, you are not joking. It is going to be fun night here. Stick around. You'll have to come back. The shot on the way on the putback is good for guess who? More of the same from number 4, Johnson.
That's her 19th point on the night.
Stolen away, picked up by the Apaches. I'll get it out front. Johnson, the benefactor. She's having a ball game. She's got 21.
Well, I think it's safe to say the Lady Cardinals have lost focus. That's not a good enough reason to do that, but they have lost focus.
Yeah, they've a little ADHD kicking in here. It might have been those Red Hots, that promo that got going a while ago. And I'll take you behind the curtain. We had a media time out there, and all of a sudden they do the Red Hot promotion. Benny Rogers is standing up, and I thought Benny is standing for the Red Hot promotion. No, he was checking his phone for more scores. So, Benny, I apologize to you.
That's okay.
2:21 to go in this one. Cardinals trying to get a possession here and keep positivity flowing from Leon Spencer Court in historic Cardinal Gym. Good drive, goes to the left, shifts to the right, up and under, and it's good. That was Malaysia Lay Smith, her 19th.
So a turnover by the Lady Apaches right here.
19th point on the night by Smith, and then the turnover.
Kennedy Glover checking back in for the Cardinals.
So with 2:04 to go.
I remember a game that the Lady Cardinals had in 2012, the year they won the national championship, going 36-0 over in Tyler. The final score was 102-98, Lady Cardinals.
Wow. 4-point game, 102-98. Spin move inside. Glover not there. MJ pulls it down. Nice pass from Smith inside and Nomu. Could not get it to fall. Smith comes up with it again, and the finish.
That's 21 for Malaysia Smith on the night.
Uh-oh. She's down. Banged a knee in the process.
Yeah, you hope that she just hit hard and there's nothing.
Maybe a stinger.
Yeah, there you go.
She's going to come take a rest, and Autumn Sherman's going to check in for her.
As we said many times, Malaysia Smith is somebody you want on the floor.
Yes, sir.
I was about to get to that. I think it was you. You were like, she does all those things. We talk about it every ball game. She does the thing again and again and again. Gets all the little things done.
Oh, nice move.
Absolutely.
Didn't finish.
Here comes MJ on the push. Got it to Glover. Basket. Assist from MJ. And the basket for Kennedy.
Kennedy Glover sitting on 19, Malaysia Smith sitting on 21, and Malaya Jones on 20.
Well, they're a force. How much fun is this team to watch? Again,
a lot of fun.
Only 36 at the half. And at 93 here with a minute to go. Nice answer there by number 24, Thornton.
Tyler's had his best quarter, but it's not going to be near enough.
Not nearly. Buff in the paint, goes all the way to the glass and finishes 95-63.
That's 16 for Buff for the night.
Oh, my goodness. And it's just stat time here.
Kennedy Johnson's now got 23 to lead TJC.
Oh, stolen on the inbound. Three-pointer is stuck. Tom, they're calling for you.
I don't think so, Scooter.
Well, I knew they weren't looking for me. Thank you, sir. Benny, what about this? I mean, you talked about the 102-98 game. Where does this one kind of, as we go back in the Rolodex, well, this has been a fantastic memory.
It has been, but I think it's something kind of Tom touched on a little bit earlier. You want to be playing your best basketball when February gives way to March, and the Lady Cardinals are starting to show those signs. I would like to see them finish this fourth quarter off in a stronger fashion than they have, but overall, high marks for this win tonight.
That's a good analysis of it for sure. Final 30 seconds, 5 on the shot clock. 30-point ball game. Shot off the glass, missed it. Here come the Cardinals.
They can dribble it out.
They will do indeed that.
That's what MJ's going to do, exactly, Tim.
95.
So that young lady had a big night as well as Malaysia Smith.
She had 20.
Kennedy Glover.
19 for Glover.
So get this, TJC has a 30-point quarter and still loses a 30.
Wow. I'm going to write that one down. Holy cow. 30-point fourth, and they still fall by 30.
The Lady Cardinals improved to 24-3 overall. They are 11-1 in conference play. They have clinched no worse than a share of their 33rd conference title in 35 years. TJC falls to 18-9 overall, 7-5 in conference play. There's 2 games left in the conference race, folks, and we're getting ready to get Precious Ivy to join us here for a little post-game route.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun interview here with Coach as we get her all wired up and ready to go.
And I want to be the first one to congratulate Precious Ivy for her 175th career victory.
Hey. Congratulations.
Congratulations, young lady.
175, what a way to do it, because Benny had the line of the night when he said
Tyler scored 30 points in the fourth quarter and still lost by 30. That says a lot about your team.
Wow.
It's crazy, man. It was hard to keep them locked in the fourth quarter, as we saw. Also, with our point guard going down with the cramp, she kind of keeps us corralled together. And our other point guard wasn't locked in as much tonight, so that was hard. But like you said, we won by 30, and we gave up 30 points. It's like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. But very proud of the effort from tonight. I thought we played really well for 3 quarters. Again, we're just looking for all 4 quarters by the time we get to March.
Well, we were talking about that is in the fact of we're talking about teams that are peaking, and it seems like you last couple of 3 games here in a row that 90-plus points for you, and so it seems like that's what's happening with your young ladies, peaking at the right time here.
Absolutely, and that's what it's all about. You don't want to be playing your best basketball in October, November, December. You want to be playing your best basketball heading into March, and I think we're doing a really good job of heading in the right direction. And I mean, we've had, I don't remember what the scorers were, but I'm pretty sure we had multiple kids who contributed tonight, and I thought that's why we had such a good output on offensive.
Yeah, you had a lot of let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 in double figures.
Absolutely.
4 over, I think 3 of those are over 20 points, or 2 of them over 20 points apiece. Yeah. And Glover had 19, so she was right there on the door.
Yep. Coach, talk about the second half. It was 36-30 at the break. You guys had a near similar performance just a few weeks ago at Wagstaff in Tyler. What are you saying to these guys at halftime?
I don't know if it's about what I say or if it's the light finally comes on at halftime. It's like we use the first half to warm up, but we can't do that every game. So, of course, that's what I'm talking about in the locker room after the game, about how we just have to make sure we're locked in from the tip.
So, go ahead, Benny.
I was just like, see, as we've talked about many times, you and I have through the years, most places would celebrate a conference championship just like it's going out of style.
Right.
Here, it means something, but it doesn't mean as much. That is now 33 conference titles in 35 seasons. Try to put that in perspective.
Wow.
It's a blessing for the program, the school, the community, but especially for all the coaches that have been through here to be able to, like I always say, pave the way for each and every one of us that's coming through. It's just a testament to how hard work pays off, honestly, because I feel like I know all the coaches before me put in the work, and I definitely know that my staff puts in the work, and so does our kids, and so just to be able to be a part of that history, it's a blessing.
Got Panola coming up at home Saturday, and then Panola's been playing really well this season.
Yes.
But it's very important to go to send these sophomores out with a win at home.
Absolutely. I think we've had such a good group of kids, but our sophomores definitely have been a light for us. With MJ and Malaysia Smith. I just think that defensively, they've just done such a good job for us, and make sure that we're in the right spot at the right time, getting the play that we need, which is the defensive play. And so the rest of our sophomores, which are obviously Jalea, we really have missed her dearly, but I think we've had some kids step into those roles and done a really good job. Danny, we'll probably get to see Danny on Saturday. The game won't be so fast. I thought today was a track meet, and they didn't really play their post players, so it's very hard for me to get her in, but I know Panola has post players, so we'll get to see her. Heaven Jordan, I'm not sure if we'll get to see her, but she's definitely been a great piece for us, especially defensively. And then, of course, Nyla, our lone post player, Wolf, that's been here for 2 years, just kind of banging it out, just trying to stay healthy, but it should be a good output for her too. I think everybody that's been here for 2 years, the two that we have, will appreciate being here, and with the crowd and everybody. And then the new sophomores, I think they've really enjoyed the atmosphere and being a part of this history.
Let's talk about the freshmen for just a minute.
Okay.
And Khalees Buffin, Kennedy Glover, Taylor Day Davis, Alazor. It looks to me like that you've got a really, I would think, and I'm not a coach by any means, but it looks to me like you've got a real good foundation to build from there.
I agree, and I just want to keep that group together as much as possible. Obviously, they are getting phone calls, so I'm not going to hold them back, but I definitely think once we take care of this year, next year is going to look pretty bright for us too. But we don't want to look too far in the future, of course, but I do think that foundation of kids is very good for us.
Yep.
Well, Pete, thanks for stopping by. We'll be here again Saturday on the Cardinal Sports Network to cover the Lady Cardinals taking on Panola. It starts at 2 p.m. and Pete will go for win number 176.
Let's do it. Again, thank you to you guys.
Yeah, congratulations, Coach.
I appreciate it, and thank you to Cardinal Sports Network. Go Cards.
Good stuff as always from Coach Precious Ivy. They're victorious tonight, 95-65 the final.
Lady Cardinals go to 24-3 overall, 11-1 in conference. They will be at home Saturday against Panola in a 2 p.m. tip-off. For Tim Howard, Tom Sherman, the entire Cardinal Sports Network crew, this is Benny Rogers bidding you goodbye. We'll be back in about 20 minutes for Cardinal basketball, so log off and find the link, and we'll be back with you folks. Thanks for joining us today on the Cardinal Sports Network.